It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. Saturday, Sunday. What? Yeah, it's okay.
What's up? This is Jeff. Welcome to Jeff's podcast. Today, we're talking about the Toyota Lite Ace. And Toyota Philippines announced at the Avanza launch event that the Lite Ace name is back, where the minivan has been around in the 90s, and the passenger van disappeared on Philippine roads. It's sad for van owners who drive it on the road when the production of the minivan ended. The Toyota Lite Ace was produced by Toyota from 1970 to 2007 and shifted to Daihatsu from 2008 onwards. It's a five-door family wagon and they'll compete against minivans such as the Nissan Vanette and the Mazda Powervan, also known as the Bongo. I remember the minivans have dominated the Philippines road, using it for family outings, and it's a little spacious against other minivans. The Toyota Lite Ace is based on the third generation minivan, which is the chassis code M30, M40, M50, M60, M70, and M80, produced at the Honda plant in Aichi from 1985 to 24, and moving to Hamura plant, which produced by Hino from 24 to 27. They also produced here in the Philippines from 1989 to 1997 in Parañaque, and moved to Santa Rosa, Laguna from 1997 to 1999. The M30 and M40 series was released in September 1985 with four roof variations: a standard roof, a high roof with a panoramic moonroof, and a high roof for the SW grade. Dimensionally, body would increase at the expense of length. Improvements to stability and ride comfort were courtesy of an overhauled rear suspension type from a semi-elliptical leaf spring design to a four-link type with a pan-hard rod. Further improvements were made by switching to rack and pinion steering. The interior was designed so that the driver's seating position was virtually the same as in a sedan. Seating options included standard first rows on the cargo van, plus second row positions on the wagon, and optional third row seats that could be stowed sideways for additional luggage space. Select trims levels heralded a fully reclining driver's seat, and with some, the second row seats could be turned three ways. 12 variants of the third generation Light Ace and Town Ace launched in October 1986, designated M50, M60, M70, and M80. Town Ace trucks were sold in two levels of trim: the unbadged DX and the more expensive Super X. There are plenty of options for the Light Ace available. You can choose a rear-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive powered by a front engine, gasoline or diesel options, and transmissions ranging from a 3 or 4-speed automatic transmission and 4 or 5-speed manual transmission. The Toyota Lite Ace is one of the most popular minivans here in the Philippines, and it has been on the road until Toyota announced that they will cease the production of the third generation Lite Ace in the early 2000s. So they will pass the baton to other Toyota vehicles, including the Toyota Kijang, also known as the Tamao FX and the Tamao FX Rebel, and the Toyota Hi-Ace. Fast forward to 2022, and Toyota Philippines announced at the launch of the third generation Avanza event, according to Auto Industria, that the Light Ace name is back after more than 2 decades, which is 22 years ago. Toyota has been working for producing commercial vehicles over the years, ranging from the Tamao FX, which is called the Mega Taxi, to Corollas and Vios on using it for taxi services, and also High Ace and Hilux for commercial business. Toyota tapped their dealers to inquire amongst their existing clients, particularly the owners of MSMEs or micro, small, and medium enterprises, if they would be interested in a small commercial vehicle that wears a T on the grille. So Toyota is targeting the next vehicle it's going to face against with is the Suzuki Carry. Not only Suzuki Carry, but other commercial vehicles such as the Mitsubishi L300, the Hyundai H100, and the Photon Harabas used it for commercial business. The name of the Harabas in Photon Harabas is based on the Asian utility vehicle dubbed the GM Harabas, and they'll compete against the Ford Fiera, the Isuzu KC20, and of course, the Toyota Tamaraw FX. The next generation Light Ace is based on the Daihatsu Grand Max, which is produced by Daihatsu. It is a series of light commercial vehicles based on the 10th generation Hijet in a semi-cab configuration, which means it is bigger, wider, and longer than the K version of the Hijet. The Light Ace becomes a commercial vehicle, and you can choose either a two-door pickup or a five-door van. It is a front mid engine where you can choose a rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and it is powered by a petrol engine, either an SC engine or an R engine, mated to a four-speed automatic or five-speed manual. The Toyota Lite Ace is expected to launch this July, and it is available as a van, pickup truck, chassis cab, or cutaway. What are your thoughts about the revival of the Lite Ace? Let us know in the comments. If you have comments or suggestions, let us know in the comments. Follow Jeff11 Manchester on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe to youtube.com/kifaboy. Well, that's about it for Jeff's podcast. This is Jeff. We'll see you in the next podcast.